Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your December reading for 2021. I have some pretty powerful messages here for you this month. I also wanted to point out my guides were also wanting me to pass along the message that the reading for Taurus might resonate with some of you, especially if a Taurus placement. So if it calls to you, if you're resonating with it, check out the Taurus reading as well, because I feel like there's some messages in there for you as well, Scorpio. So just wanted to put, even if you don't have a Taurus placement, you still may resonate with the message. So you may want to check out Taurus's reading as well. Okay, so let me gather my thoughts here because they were giving me a lot of messages before I started this reading. Okay, so, they've been giving me movies lately a lot for some of the signs. I had I can't even remember what sign it was. It was a while ago, but I did a reading for one of the signs and they gave me the Mummy, and there were all these metaphors in that movie. So, and there was another sign that had another movie. So Scorpio, your movie this month is the Titanic, is what they kept showing me. But they were telling me to not focus so much on the fact that the ship sank at the end. There's more to this than that. They were showing me that this month it's like you're healing on multiple levels, and there's just radical changes is what I heard. And when it came to the concept of healing on multiple levels, then they showed me the Titanic. And then they pointed me to the iceberg. But the iceberg, it's like they were pointing out to the fact of how big it was underwater. You only see this much, but the potential, the how big it is, how, it takes up all of this. It's like it's this hidden potential. And it's about greatness and being big and tuning into that. And I also feel as though this has to go back to healing on those deeper levels, what's beneath the surface. And so I feel like the month of December is you making changes or healing layers, deeper layers of yourself, where maybe some people would never want to venture, would never want to go that deep. But because you're Scorpio, out in the middle of the deep ocean in the Atlantic, you'll go there and you'll heal it. And that's what makes you unique. That you would go to places others would really be afraid to venture into. Because you have the capacity. You have something in you, the strength, the power to access those parts. And I feel like you're tuning or tapping into that power of yours. You're recognizing that you have the capacity to do this, to go that deep, to access those hidden parts of you and heal them, transform them. And some of you could be healing like subconscious programming, healing things at the root cause. They were also pointing me to the fact that the Titanic at the time when it first was, I don't know much about the Titanic, so I'm not don't take this as a history lesson because I could be very inaccurate here. But in a general sense, from what I understand about the ship is that, or the story is that what it seemed like was at that time that there was something unique and special about it. And it's like she was singular in herself, and it was like everybody flocked to see the launch of this amazing, great engineered ship that had so much promise to it. And I feel like that's you, Scorpio. Not the fact that of what happens to this ship, but just the embodiment, like what it symbolized. Like what it could do, what it could be. So I feel like this month will be about you uncovering your hidden potential. How you might be able to tune in and tap into what you're capable of. That you might have been seeing yourself as just that tip above the surface of the iceberg, but then you look underneath and you're like, oh my gosh, look at what's here. Look at who I am or what I can do. And like tuning into that or seeing it, or even seeing, how much has been stored in the subconscious that you could heal and free yourself. So it's a powerful month in terms of you making radical changes at the root cause. And that will, of course, set in motion a Wheel of Fortune moment, a world moment even, where it changes the course, it changes the trajectory, or it speeds up your path. So let's look into your theme this month. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's you looking at what's there, what is available to me, what's within me. What am I made of? What can I do? What am I capable of doing? And how can I tap into that? How can I tune into that? And how can I use it to really express? And what's holding me back? What's in my way? What have I not seen? What have I not healed? What am I still holding on to? So I feel like this is this, big sweeping haul of all the things that don't serve us and just wiping them away, allowing those waves to just come crashing down on them and taking them away. So there's a deep healing happening here in order for you to free yourself from the limitations that keep you playing small or keep your perception clouded or blocked in some way from being able to see the whole thing, everything, your entirety of what you're made of. Because it's almost like what they're saying is like once you see it in yourself, then you'll be able to go full force into something. But it's because of a clouded judgment or a limited perception or a skewed perception of ourselves where we start to hold ourselves back. So they're showing me that clearing those skewed perceptions, healing the programming underneath, the iceberg underneath the surface, is what will give you so much insight into what you can actually do. And what have you been buying into this whole time that's been holding you back? So that is your theme for this month. They're also drawing me to the number 9 here, which often in the tarot is the card of abundance, and it's the card of wishes fulfilled, freedom, independence. And I feel like you're also, setting your sights in direction of growth, like where can I go from here? Where do I want to go from here? How can I feel like you're moving out of a place of lack. You're moving out of a place of stagnancy. You're moving out of a place of something you have outgrown, and you're ready to go in a direction, or you're kind of assessing, like looking ahead into the future of this is where I want to go, or this is where I want to end up. And in order for me to get there, I need to discover the iceberg under the water. Like I need to discover that there's so much more to me than what I'm allowing myself to see, or I'm allowing other people to see of me. Okay, present situation for Scorpio, the month of December. King of Air. I heard taking control, taking command. So I put this card down. Taking control of your life, taking command of your life, taking charge. It's crossing the King of Air. Not doubting yourself, clarity of mind, clarity of perception of who you are, what you want, what you're worth, where you're going, what you don't want. It's crossing the King of Air. Seven of Fire, taking risks, believing in yourself, going out on a limb, taking those courageous steps forward, even if you have to kind of take a leap of faith. Believe in yourself, believe in your capabilities. Overcoming your fears. They're showing me like mind over matter. Yeah, they're telling me mind over matter, like jumping through those hurdles of things that tend to hold us back or how we get in our way. It's like you're jumping over all those hurdles. You're overcoming all of those habits, those self-limiting patterns. And you're going about it with your mind. Like you're being very organized and strategic about it, because when you start to include your emotions, like for example, if you have a project, you have a goal, you have something you want to accomplish by the end of the month, for example, you are going to set aside how you feel that day. Not that you're going to ignore your emotions. You're going to have like a set schedule for yourself. And that's how you're going to overcome these self-sabotaging behaviors of, I don't feel good today, so I'm not going to do it. Not saying that you do this, but if you do this, then it's like, might be the method of how you overcome it. It's like, no, I'm going to stick to a schedule. I have to get A, B, and C done by today because I have this goal, and I cannot allow how I'm feeling that day at the moment, those moods to kind of waver and get in the way of me getting that progress done. So when I go home and I have time to myself, I'll kind of readdress whatever's been coming up for me. But right now I need to get my work done because I have a goal in mind. I have a dream for myself. So I feel like you are starting to prioritize or keep a sense of balance between not allowing emotions to overtake your goal or how you want to get somewhere. So that could just be one way. I mean, I feel like, that concept will play out differently, however it applies to each person. So that may not be necessarily the struggle that you have, but whatever it is that tends to block you or hold you back, you're having more of a practical approach to it. And that is what's helping you to push forward and overcome something. And then in the overarching theme, we have the 9 of Fire. So with this particular card, I always see it as a card of feeling powerful in a way that you can create and manifest your desired outcome based off of your previous experiences. So this is someone who knows what they're doing, someone who is trained in what they're doing, someone who has been through quite a bit of experiences to know what works, what doesn't work, and exactly how to manifest. So you could be a master manifester this month as well. You know how to create the magic. You know what it takes for something to really come to life. This is the wounded warrior as well. You go forward based off of those past experiences. You have the scars to show for it, to prove it that you know where you've been, to remind you of where you've been, to teach you how to navigate going forward. I'm hearing that you use them as your compass, your navigation system. Foundation for Scorpio in the month of December. What's in the foundation for Scorpio month of December? Page of Fire and 9 of Water. So this is in your foundation. So this is your creative ideas, and it'll be something that is a wish come true, which is the 9 of Water. So there's something here that you guys are starting out on, and it's a creative idea. This is where I felt like Taurus's reading really resonated with you. So if some of you are resonating with this part, then Taurus's reading might really resonate with you as well. But so there's something here about the beginning stages of a creative idea venturing out into something that is unique to you. And it is something that will give you a lot of happiness and wishes come true. But it will also give you a sense of personal freedom and I got really strong vibes there when I said personal freedom, or your own, something of your own, an independence. A strong independence here. So it's almost like you are venturing out onto the next level of independence for yourself. Yeah, that's where you guys are headed. Creating this life of everything that you want, making your own wishes come true through following your creative ideas, your passions, whatever's these light bulb moments. You're being led by these breadcrumbs. I keep saying that this month, but the breadcrumbs, following the breadcrumbs. You're being led. Okay, what's in the past for Scorpio? What's showing up in the past for Scorpio this month? Hierophant. I heard breaking away from tradition when I put this card down, because Hierophant is often associated with tradition. But in the past, I feel like there's something about, I heard breaking away from tradition. So for some of you, you could be doing something where you are almost putting your foot down or setting some kind of statement about breaking away from some traditions or like long held patterns that were ingrained in us from like childhood or by our community. Like, for example, if you are doing a career that would not be approved of by like your community or your family or something, it's like that could be something that held you back a lot in the past. But now I feel like with the Page of Fire and 9 of Water down here in your foundation, and even with the rest of these cards, like they're very powerful cards where you are standing alone, you are unique, you are different, and you are shining that uniqueness. You're not hiding it anymore. And you are getting rid of the subconscious criticism or the beliefs that it's not okay to do that. So you're coming out and being like, I'm going to be me, and I'm going to be singular and just stand out. There's something about your energy where I feel like the message is you're standing out from the crowd because you're being authentic and you're owning that authenticity. You're sitting in that authenticity and you're allowing people to see you for who you are, and you're allowing yourself to just you're getting rid of the fear behind all of that. So there's something strong about here about putting authority and tradition behind you because it wasn't serving you. Okay, what's coming up for Scorpio in the future? What's coming up for Scorpio in the future? Temptation. Of course. So you're going to be tested with of course, right? You're going to be tested clinging to old patterns this month, clinging to old patterns and overcoming them. I'm going to pull a clarifying card for that as well, but that is going to come up for you this month. It's going to surface. And I feel like it has to surface. It has to surface because there's something to assess there. So yeah, things from the past, things that we kind of tuck away, store away, we don't want to look at. I'm hearing self-criticism a lot. So I feel like it's almost like a defense mechanism to keep ourselves from breaking out of some patterns. I don't know why I just heard that. I just heard that. Okay, emotions. How is Scorpio feeling this month? How is Scorpio feeling this month? Yeah, I feel like you're, there is some conflict. You're facing some internal conflict as well. You could be just kind of balancing a whole bunch of different things within you. And you're trying to stay balanced. You're trying to keep it together. Because I feel like there's a whole lot of stuff being shaken up, woken up within you, being released, coming in, healing, triggering. It's like everything just coming to the surface. And you are like trying to just keep it all balanced because it's like every day something new comes up within you. Environment. What's showing up in Scorpio's environment this month? What's showing up in Scorpio's environment this month? Okay. In your environment, we have the Four of Earth in the Tower. So there is a breaking down of some foundation. So there's a couple of different messages here. So there is a breaking down of a foundation, and there is also a rebuilding of a foundation here at the same time, because Four of Earth is stability. It's holding on to your sense of stability and security. So it's almost like as you are going through this Tower moment, you are also working on rebuilding new stable foundations here. So I feel like both are almost happening simultaneously for you. But some of you could also find that your stability is being shaken up or broken down, that what is no longer serving you is not there anymore. Some of you could also be learning a new way of building a sense of stability. So there could be like there could be a healing when it comes to finances and growth, or finances, or how you deal with money, or how you spend money, or how you hold on to money. Something about that. Something about also, I'm hearing building a home, like building a home for yourself as well. What do you want home to be? Oh, this is interesting. So they're showing me, what does home look like to you? There's a message about home here with the Four of Earth. Like the home that you've been in, and this could be metaphorically as well. So however that applies, however you define home, is the home that you've been living in the home that is authentic to you? Is it stable? Does it hold you? Does it support you? Does it nourish you? Because whatever is not, if it doesn't meet those requirements, those things are breaking down. And you are building something more authentic and real in its place. So that's showing up in your environment. Okay. So you hopes, dreams, and desires. Hopes, dreams, and desires for Scorpio. Ace of Fire, new beginning. A new beginning, a new creative spark, a new path, new idea, new partnerships, new friendships is what I'm seeing. You want energy to come back into your path. You want to use that energy to propel you forward. You could be feeling a bit kind of slowed down. You may be a bit tired is what I'm hearing. So I feel like you're wanting to bring some passion back into your life so you can use it to, if it almost kind of feels like you need a refueling. So some of you could be just working really hard, or you've been really, I'm seeing like you're working really hard on this path. Like they're showing me a picture of an image of someone like hiking on a trail, and they've gone so far and they really just need a break and sit down for a second, or just, get a snack or drink some water, seek like a moment of refuge, because I feel like that would be really helpful for you. And I feel like that will refuel you as you continue your hike. But you're very determined to get there. So it's like you're pushing yourself, but you also don't want to burn out. So I'm hearing with the Ace of Fire that there may be a need to rest, recharge, because you could just feel like I'm hearing burning the candle at both ends. So just make sure you're not burning yourself out this month too by how hard you're working. Okay, hopes, dreams, and desires for Scorpio this month. Hopes, dreams, and desires for Scorpio this month of December. I smell lavender. Maybe some of you are really like lavender, just put on lavender oil, or that may also be a scent that some of you might benefit from, like an essential oil, lavender, or the herb, or having like a lavender plant in your home, something about lavender. You may also just be drawn to the color lavender, maybe very soothing for you. So anyone resonating with lavender, that may be something that helps this month. Lavender is also really good for sleep. It's good for when you're feeling low, sadness, tiredness, when you just kind of need some peace. Lavender is really good for that. So it soothes the mind. Okay. Final outcome for Scorpio this month. Oh, interesting. 3 of air. And that's in your final outcome, 3 of air. I heard nursing a heartbreak. So you're nursing a heartbreak, and maybe that's why I was picking up on lavender, because lavender. Okay, so maybe that might help for some of you who are going through some kind of heartbreak or healing from some kind of loss, something where you're needing to take care of yourself, you're needing to nurse your heart, because there could just be a lot of stuff coming up, purging, or you could really be just going through. I mean, we do have the Tower card and the Temptation card here. So there's a lot coming out, a lot being revealed, maybe there's just a lot moving and shifting within you. And so, I feel like there's a message here about also needing to rest, recharge, taking care of yourself. Don't neglect yourself, and needing to kind of soothe and heal as well this month. It's not going to always, they're saying like it's not always about just go, go, go. To also make sure that you still find time to heal, nurture, care, reset yourself, take care of yourself, take care of your emotions, take care of your heart. Let's go into clarifying these cards. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of fire. I feel like you're really fired up about something. I really feel like you're excited for the future. Really, you're wanting to explore what else is out there. You're kind of looking out into the future with optimism, seeing, options and choices out in front of you. You feel powerful to point your compass in whatever direction you want to go in. You're curious and inquisitive, and what this next journey has in store for you. So you are going into the future with a sense of optimism, I feel like. Okay, let's clarify the King of Air and the 7 of Fire for Scorpio this month. Temperance, yeah. So patience, pacing yourself, taking things one step at a time, allowing the pieces to fall where they may and allowing them to piece back together one at a time. I feel like you are taking your power back. With this card, I always kind of get this message of taking your power back and reclaiming a sense of wholeness within yourself, building yourself back up. All the missing pieces, all the missing parts, putting themselves back together again. Okay, let's clarify the 9 of Fire. Okay. The 9 of Fire, we have the 7 of Cups, and again, the 3 of Wands, which is the 3 of Fire here. So again, I feel like you are coming out of a place of confusion by just creating. It's almost like you're just starting, or you're just doing what sparks your interest at that moment, or what kind of sparks you in that moment. And that's helping you come out of a place of confusion or disillusionment, I feel like. I also feel like some of you could be just coming out of a place of confusion, like you're not confused anymore about what you want to choose for yourself. You are choosing, it's like you have an idea, you have a sense of direction of where you want to go with the 9 of Fire. You kind of know a general sense of what you want to create, and you are starting to set your sights in that direction. So it feels like in a general sense what direction, but you're just starting out. You have an idea, and then you're starting to point your compass in that direction here. And that's helping you come out of a place of confusion. I feel like you've been in the 7 of Cups for a while. Some of you could also have many options laid out in front of you. Maybe there's a lot of things that you can do, and you're not really sure which one to pick. So that can go either way. I felt both. So take that as it resonates. Okay, let's look into the Hierophant. I feel like crystals, I'm being really drawn to the crystal on her desk. That really stood out to me. So I feel like the crystals, something about crystals this month. You may feel like you're really connecting with crystals, or you may be working with a specific crystal. Channeling energy or messages from crystals. There's something about crystals here. And it could also just be using crystals to tune in and channel energies from spirit. Yeah. And then clarifying that, we have the 2 of Cups. So some kind of divine partnership coming in here. So this could also be, with the Hierophant, this is, it's interesting. It's almost like, because they're bringing me back to the message of breaking away from tradition. But there's also something about a past life here too, is what I'm seeing. There's something divinely guided. There's many messages with this Hierophant card. So for some of you, this is about channeling. For others of you, this is about breaking away from traditions from the past and kind of starting anew. And for others, another message that I'm getting is with the Hierophant, there's like a past life relationship that's coming in. Or a past life relationship that is divinely guided, or that's healing. Something's healing. There's something about a past life relationship here, and it has something to do with it being divinely guided or coming into it's playing a role. It's affecting your life in some way. It's playing a role in your life in somehow. Or it could also be being stuck in a relationship. You might need to release yourself from some kind of past relationship. There's something about a relationship here that's significant, that has to do either with a past life, a past relationship, but there's something about it that is significant, and it is playing a big role in, some of the energies that you're needing to face or deal with right now. Okay, let's clarify the Page of Fire and the Nine of Water. I need to know about the Page of Fire and Nine of Water for Scorpio. The Moon, yeah. Okay, so I kind of feel like you may feel like you're kind of trying to manifest things, but at the same time, it could be just a bit unknown in what direction things are going in. So it kind of feels like that's why I said like breadcrumbs, like you're just following the trail, not really sure where the trail is leading, but you're just following that intuition. You're trusting your gut here. And in a way, it does seem like it's leading to happiness. It's leading to a wish fulfilled. So keep following that intuition. I feel like that's important here, to follow that intuition this month. Okay, let's look into this Temptation card. Why is this here? What do we need to know about the Temptation card for Scorpio? The month of December. Clarify the Temptation card for Scorpio. Month of December. I feel like it has something to do with the relationship. Like attachments. Dependency is what I heard. Dependency. What does Scorpio need to know about this? Six of Pentacles. I feel like there might be some assistance that comes in that helps you to break out of some kind of attachment. Like a gift, some kind of gift that comes in. And it doesn't have to necessarily be, someone giving you, could be like an opportunity almost. An opportunity that helps lift you out of a toxic cycle or situation that you feel really tied to or binded to. Or a pattern that you feel binded to. Or bound to, not binded, bound. Yeah, I feel like there might be some assistance that comes in that helps you with this. Pick one more. Yeah, the Star, wish come true. So I feel like there's something that's going to come in for you. And what shape or form is going to show up differently. But for some of you, it could be like a job opportunity, an inflow of money, a gift, something coming in, some form of assistance. And it's something that you wished for. So I feel as though because the Star card is here, so I almost feel like there is some wish coming true that's going to help you lift you out of some toxic cycle, situation, attachment, dependency on something that you have almost like grown comfortable with, but it feels like something's coming in to help lift you out of it. Some kind of gift. And it's coming in the form of some form of abundance, some form of abundance, something that you can kind of tangibly look at and feel comforted by, that this is here. So this is assuring me that I'm going in the right direction. It's almost like a reassurance of wishes come true. Like confirmation. Okay, let's clarify the Five of Air. Six of Cups. So with the Six of Cups, this feels like, oh, wow. Okay. Five of Swords fell out. Oh, we have another one that's kind of sticking out here. What is this? Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there are some things from your past. So with the Five of Air, the Six of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles, there might have been an energy here from the past that has contributed to a lot of internal conflict within you. And I feel like it has been blocking you from your abundance. There's like there's some kind of attachment or some kind of pattern that it instilled in you. And it feels like it could be like an energy of another person, maybe some kind of experience from childhood or some kind of experience from the past or a relationship from the past of like selfishness or someone being kind of greedy or someone not really someone not being there for you, someone not pulling through for you, maybe some kind of betrayal. But what I do see here, though, is I see you're seeing it clearly, and I see you needing to, like, you're kind of needing to handle this or deal with this because we have the Five of Swords showing up twice, and it's something from the past with the Six of Cups. So this could be like a childhood, let me look at this for a second. They look like hearts to me, but I'm not sure. They could just be like golden orbs, but I saw hearts. So it could be a past relationship. But it's some kind of dynamic or relationship from the past. Doesn't have to be romantic, but but something that has really, really influenced, the way that things may have turned out for you because it instilled something in you, some kind of conflict within you. Somebody else's selfishness, somebody else's greed, changed the way, like your internal ecosystem almost from the past, from childhood, something like that. And that could have contributed to a block in abundance, but I feel like something is being healed here because we have the Ace of Pentacles coming in. We have a new beginning here. So you could be saying goodbye to something from the past, but I think it's really important that you let the past go because it's not good there's something here that's not good for you. Like it's not helping you. It's holding you back. And for no reason. Like you don't even deserve this. Like it's for no reason but to just have power over you. But there is, a new beginning being available to you. So it's letting go of that past is going to be really important. And see, again, we have the Four of Earth here with the Tower card. So I feel like you're seeing something about money and something about abundance and how possibly there's like a past type of relationship that you have built your castle on. Your tower, this tower has been built upon this really maybe toxic programming of whatever experiences you've had from the past from other people. And it could have really impacted how you have been able to build something or been able to receive abundance or stability. So I feel like there's something kind of breaking down because it's not really stable. It's not meant for you. So that's kind of breaking down. So I feel like there's a lot of changes happening around your abundance in a good way. Like I feel like that cycle is ending here. So let's clarify the Four of Earth and the Tower for Scorpio for the month of December 2021. Let's clarify the Tower and the Four of Earth for Scorpio. Yeah, so you're emotionally walking away from, so some of you could be emotionally walking away from something that has been very, very unfulfilling. something you put your energy into, you've built a house on, you've built a tower on, but it's been unfulfilling for you. It's not where you're supposed to be. It's not fitting right with you. There's something missing. There's something lacking. And so you're pulling your energy back. You are putting your energy and investment into stability, into building foundation for yourself. You're holding on to something stable here. The Four of Earth here, I feel like, is really important. But it comes from walking away. And by walking away, it's also bringing kind of like a tower moment here. You're setting your sights elsewhere. Okay, Ace of Fire. We need to know about the Ace of Fire for Scorpio for December. Yeah, beautiful. So new ideas. I feel like you're full of ideas. You're full of determination. I keep seeing determination with the Ace of Fire. There's something here that has really excited you or has gotten you really passionate. Like you might have discovered like a new idea, something that your creative project, so a new beginning. You're really excited about something and you're working really hard towards manifesting it. You're working really hard. I see you having like a very specific goal in mind and you're working very hard in bringing it down to earth, being able to channel that energy and manifesting it into reality. Let's pick one more here. The Ace of Fire. Yeah, Four of Swords. Yeah, again, see, make sure you rest because you could just be overworking yourself. So make sure you don't spread yourself too thin this month because you could, again, they're showing me burning the candle at both ends. So make sure that you're not burning yourself out because you want to pace yourself. You want this to last a long time. So don't let the mind convince you that you're not doing enough because you are. You're doing enough. You're working hard enough. Yeah, I think it's a good time. This is also a good month to make sure that you're meditating, that you're resting, that you're recuperating, you're taking care of yourself as well. And make sure you are connected with your emotions, that you are connecting yourself with connecting with the passion, like where you're coming from, your intentions are in the right place. Don't lose sight of it because I feel like you'll start with that. But then sometimes when you get so caught up in the everyday mundane of I need to do this and this and this, sometimes we can lose the passion or the intention behind why we're doing what we're doing. So don't lose your vision or your intention behind what you're doing. That's what I'm hearing. And having those, spending time in rest and rejuvenation and meditation will help you reconnect with this, this passionate part of you. The part of you where it's coming from your soul, your spirit, your heart of why you're doing specific work or you're setting out on a specific track. Why you're wanting to create what you're creating, your intentions are going to be really important there. Okay, Three of Air. What does Scorpio need to know about the Three of Air for December? Three of Air for December, Scorpio. Oh, wow. Interesting. Nine of Cups. I feel like you're finally healing something that has... Okay, I see you're going to be releasing something that you have had stored in you for a long, long time. And this release is going to make you feel very light and very happy. And you're going to feel so much space. And it's going to be it's going to be cathartic almost is what I'm kind of feeling. You may have a cathartic experience in regards to releasing some kind of heartbreak or loss. Yeah. Let me pick one more here. Let's clarify the Three of Air and the Nine of Cups, please. Three of Air and Nine of Cups for Scorpio December. What else does Scorpio need to know about this? So it could be having to do with someone who is a King of Pentacles. So if some of you have had your heart broken by a King of Pentacles, but you know what? I feel like the King of Pentacles is telling me this is about reclaiming your worth. Yeah. This is about you being a King of Pentacles. This is about you remembering, and I'm almost getting emotional tuning into this energy, but it's like remembering what you're worth. You know, I think that sometimes it's like certain experiences, like really intense heartbreaks can really, impact the way we see ourselves. And I feel like the release of that this month, or healing, a significant healing of that, is going to allow you to see yourself in a different light. And it's going to, and they're showing me the iceberg again. So it's like you're no longer just going to see yourself as someone who is just that tip of the iceberg. Like you're going to choose to finally acknowledge how amazing you are, like how much you have to offer, how much potential you have. So you're really tuning into your worth here with that King of Pentacles. That's what the King of Pentacles is saying. He's saying, remember what you are worth. Tune into that, tap into that. What are you worth? And I feel like you're going to, and that's what's creating this Nine of Cups moment for you. And it's going to completely heal this Three of Air energy, because we don't want to stay in that energy. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands, which is a victory. This is you coming out on top. This is you achieving your goals. This is you finding your victory, your win over something that has ruled over you for a long time, perhaps. Or finding the thing that you've been looking for. And you may even attract attention from that as well. I feel like your empowerment, your confidence this month will be attracting a lot of attention, will be turning heads. Okay, what is a challenge for Scorpio this month? Challenge for Scorpio this month. Challenge for Scorpio for the month of December 2021. What's in Scorpio's challenge position? Leadership and miracles. I feel like this is all about you believing in yourself. I feel like this is also about you believing that what you want can come true. So it's not that it won't or it can't, or that part is being challenged. It feels like you are growing into this position of a leader. And there is a lot of healing or releasing, or kind of these blocks that are being removed in order for you to step into that leadership role. Because I do see you kind of leveling up this month. And I think that's why so many things are coming to the surface. I feel like you're stepping up your status is being elevated in terms of how you see yourself, or how you're putting yourself out there, or maybe like the career that you're going into, or just the position that you're taking is going from someone who is, I'm hearing the word warrior. So it's like you're going into that they're saying healed warrior. So, and I feel like, so that's what I feel like what the Nine of Fire is, is that they say wounded warrior, but they're telling me healed warrior. So I kind of like that better. Healed warrior. So it's like you're ready to you're stepping into, you're being prepared, laying the groundwork for this next stage in your life of leadership. And with the miracles, it's like you're doing things that you never thought you would do, or almost what you could be also planning. What they're telling me is you're planning things. Oh, okay. So they're also they're showing me a couple things here. One thing is you're planning things for yourself, or you're starting to dream of things for yourself that you may have never thought you would thought you would pursue. Or your sights would be set that high or in that direction. But with the miracles card here, they're pointing me to the double rainbow, and they're telling me that this might also be like a partnership that's coming in here for you. Like working together with somebody. Some kind of union between two souls who are on the same path. I'm going to refrain from using specific terminology, so I'm just going to say some significant divine partnership that is working that's like traveling in parallel, like going in the same direction and then coming together. That's what I saw with the double rainbow. And I've never seen that message before with this card, so it felt unique to you. And I feel like with the leadership you're following, so with the leadership card, I'm also hearing that some of you are the North Star. So some of you, like the Six of Wands, you could be an example for others. So you're leading others. You are other people's North Star. Like people are looking to you for guidance. They're looking to you for advice. They're looking to you for strength, for that compassion, for like, what do I do? How do I go? Where do I go? Yeah. Oh, how beautiful. Okay. Let's go into what can you look forward to? What can Scorpio look forward to in the month of December? What can Scorpio look forward to in the month? New beginnings, of course. Yes, absolutely. Oh, wow. We have so many cards here. Okay. Healing chaos. Yes, absolutely. I really do think you are healing chaos. I feel like the chaos it's finally ending. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of bold to say for us in a general sense, but there is like some deep stuff that's coming up that could have contributed to a lot of chaos in your life. So I do feel like there's a release this month here for you, as a cathartic release. But then look at these two beautiful cards. You have delight and abundance. So I really feel like you're going to be happy this month. I feel like there's a lot of gifts coming in for you. I feel like you're going to feel really excited for the future. Is what I'm hearing. There's like an excitement for the future. And then we have that beautiful abundance card where I'm hearing things are finally working out. Like things are starting to work out. You're starting to see the spring flowers, like they're starting to show. And this is beautiful. This is like what you can look forward to this month. These four cards: healing chaos, new beginnings, and delight. So definitely some really beautiful changes on the horizon here for you, and a lot of gifts coming in. I feel like there's that big shift has finally turning for you, Scorpio. So I feel like you're finally putting an end to the past, moving forward, finally done. And whatever's kind of lingering, you are, gonna just deal with it and close that chapter and move forward. I'm not saying you put too much energy on the past anymore. I feel like you're not going to really invest. It seems like you're kind of exhausted by it or tired. Like you're done dealing with it, and you want to move forward. So, whatever comes up for you this month from the past, it's just like those residual tying up loose ends of whatever hasn't been dealt with yet, and kind of really tackling them so you can move on. Okay, so last deck here is what can Scorpio do to take care of themselves this month? What can Scorpio do to take care of themselves with this month? Scorpio self-care card for December. Self-care for Scorpio, month of December. too. Oh, I love this. Creative cocooning and self-belief. I feel like with the creative cocooning, it says creative cocooning is a freedom I give myself. I create a safe nest for peace, healing, and calm. And I feel there that this is all about giving yourself the freedom, this space to create. So giving yourself permission to create, not holding yourself back and not having those self-limiting beliefs, believing in yourself, believing that things can work out for you. And I feel like this is something, it just feels really important. It's like allowing yourself to dream, allowing yourself to brainstorm, giving yourself the space and the freedom to do that, and not, it's almost like, I'm seeing like, don't allow anyone into that space right now. Like have it just be your own thing, because you don't want it to be influenced by opinions. You want it to come strictly from yourself without those outside opinions right now, especially in the cocooning phase. Opinions can come later when, you're ready to display something or put something out or showcase it to the world when it's time for that. But when you're creating, when something is incubation, it needs to be just you, is what I'm hearing. Because you want to give it a fighting chance to grow, to nurture, to nourish. You want to protect it, like those eggs in the nest. You want to protect them. They're fragile. They're vulnerable. So that seems to be a very important message here with the creative cocooning, is protection. Protect your creative ideas. Give them a chance to really grow and to hatch into something beautiful. And I feel like a way that you're going to do that is to believe in yourself. Like the self-belief seems like such a strong, powerful message for you this month, Scorpio. Self-belief is the magic key that opens up a better, more inspired future for me. And I feel like, again, they're bringing me back to healing those layers. Healing like those subconscious layers. Do we have subconscious programming that we can't do something? So healing things at a root level, our self-perception, how do we see ourselves when we look in the mirror kind of stuff. So that's going to be it's almost like she's holding, I don't know what she's holding in her hand. It looks like, it just looks like energy, like with roots in it. But I saw it like a stone or a gem. So, holding on to this jewel of, I'm going to believe in myself, or having this unfailing faith in myself. And if I'm struggling with that, where can I heal those wounds? So I can believe in myself, or have that unwavering faith in myself. So giving yourself that opportunity to grow, to allow yourself to really step into this path of empowerment of what you are meant to be. Again, like that beautiful ship, that potential for what it can be, allowing yourself to be that. Okay, beautiful reading, Scorpio. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for next month. Bye, Scorpio.